decision as to his mid lane choice, and
getting real fed up, Atlus.
Chappie. Did you like Chappie?
I don't know what that is.
You didn't watch it?
Oh,
It's another one from the same director.
Really?
Yeah, it's about a robot that has AI and stuff. Rich is going to find Kiin. Infernal Chain's going to be broken, though, as the flash is going to come out. Peanut makes his way forward. Only level 3. Dread's in here as well. We're looking for a first blood, and it does go over to Peanut. Umbral dash there from Rich as well as Ucal. He jumps on forward, and Rich is going to get taken down a 1-for-1. As Dread is going to... Rich wants to kill a Corki first. As, there's the flash in from CuVee. Gets himself the stun as Ucal, I believe, still has the Valkyrie. Yes, he does, but too easy. Pops down the pillar, and Peanut shows him what happens when champions get to utilize that particular ability.
Yep. Afreeca, they're going to trade the mountain.
It's true.
You know.
That's true. And the lifespan of a moth, not exactly super high. That's a decent pillar there from Peanut. And the flash in from Kiin is going to be matched by the flash from Rich, but it ain't enough. And Dread's even going to come down and continue counter. Yeah, this.
Oh, Rich, you're dead.
This timing play is pretty clean. As Rich, no idea. There's the kick flash, but the Umbral dash was there beforehand. A little bit awkward, but doesn't even really matter. As Senan tanking up the turret, and 4 men.
No, you like that?
Yeah.
That was me.
I sensed some sarcasm there. Peanut was the one that was able to take down the Rift Seller, but a teleport's now going to come in. Devour from life as the package delivered to the backline. Immediately, Ruler is evacuated from Summoner's Rift. Into the backline goes CuVee, though, and Dread might get bullied out, but Life is going to die. A double kill for Ucal. The Q's going to land. Dread may have sacrificed himself here, still wanting to go forward. But nope. But can Ucal survive this time? Question, he doesn't have flash. Teleport going to come in. And he's just going to have the space, and he definitely has the damage. And now Peanut finds himself on the wrong side. Valkyrie going to be used aggressively, and aiming's going to make sure that Peanut has absolutely nowhere to go. The wild Trundle chase comes in as, he's just going to have to try and execute himself as best as he can. And it's going to still give away all of the assists and the kills and all the stuff. Peanut trying to waste time. And otherwise, Gen.G's side, so
they're gonna just posture for a little bit. Baron is definitely on the agenda though, with a mountain and an ocean drake as Tanner.
Live. Hello. There he goes! Picks the gap between the two Gen.G members, and the Tahm Kench is gonna go down. That is a spellbook smite that they won't have access to. Good God, rule it.
Because if you walk up to that Baron pit and you die and give over the Baron, you just lose the game.
Well, Peanut's definitely not getting in. The Baron is going to go down. The Infernal Chains there land from Rich, but he can't actually lock anyone down. Dread dives on in, gets himself the safeguard, but the stun is great timing there from CuVee, and now the turnaround may have come forward. Life doesn't have a stopwatch anymore. He's going to be traded. It's 1-for-1 so far. Baron going over to the Afreeca Freecs, but they're still pushing forward. Slice, dice. Kiin trying to get in there. CuVee has to flash. Ucal doesn't weave it this time. Infernal Chains do land onto the Corki, but Kiin flashes in. He looks for the Varus, who flashes out of the way. Chains of Corruption land onto the Braum, but he's tanky enough to survive.
Aiming.
Yeah, it's a couple of turret shots are going to come in there, but this is going to be a dead turret. They decide they don't want to go for anything as the flash forward from aiming. Once the last Mystic Shot gets it, but not enough damage. CuVee now looking for it. Arcane Shift. Going to get aiming to safety and does have the Iceborne Gauntlet, so can stop CuVee's advance. Weather's too hot. I know there's a lot of people that have cold weather right now in the Southern Hemisphere. I know it's a great time zone right now. A wave being pushed in towards the bottom side. This inhibitor is going to go down for free. Ucal does easily enough damage, and the Freecs the rest of the 4 are going to be on the bottom side of the map. Gen.G setup is 5, trying to defend, but they're going to have to deal with these minions that are knocking on the front door of Gen.G's base. This siege composition's working out very well, though, for the Afreeca Freecs. And I say siege composition, that's not necessarily how it works, with a Renekton and a Braum and a Lee Sin, but when you've got aiming this strong, it feels like a siege comp. And Ucal is going to move on over Ezreal Corki. The Poe means slightly less wave clear, and another inhibitor will surely be forward. 12,000 gold is the lead, 25 minutes into this game. You mentioned that it was over earlier on. This is gigantic for Afreeca as far as momentum is concerned. They really want to try and get themselves into this gauntlet for the playoffs. And if they're playing like this, something that the rest of the LCK teams haven't been so good at. Is Kiin's going to take a bit of damage. Senan, great ultimate as CuVee has to get onto his fountain. He's taking way too much damage. The last Nexus turret going to come in. The kick going to be denied with the Devour, but Dread's still able to get out. Goes Golden. The door is set up there from Senan, trying to keep his friend alive. And there we go. See you later, Rich. CuVee once again down to very, very low health. And Gen.G trying to protect this bare naked Nexus. Kiin's going to say no to that one. The first auto attacks are on it. The rest of the Afreeca Freecs still alive, aiming. Wants to land some autos, does finally get one, but it's Ucal that locks down the kill. The Nexus dying as an afterthought as the minions are what get it done. And Afreeca, they answer back after a game 1 loss and win against Gen.G 2-1.
Well, that was